In this video, I'm going to show you how to find the notes of any scale with a simple formula. I'll be showing you this in Ableton, but this formula can be used in any DAW. So let's get right into it. When producing music, knowing your current scale and the notes it contains is extremely important to keep your track sounding cohesive. And it's easier than you think. There are two types of scales: major scales, which sound happy, and minor scales, which sound sad. To find the notes in any major scale, you must first start with a root note of your choosing. For this example, let's use C. Since the root note is the first note of the scale, we start with that. So from C, we're going to skip a note, then play the next note, skip a note, skip a note, skip a note. And then we land back on our root note, which is C. In music theory terms, we start on C, then move a whole step, a whole step, a half step, a whole step, a whole step, a whole step. For those of you watching that don't know what the steps are, a whole step is when you start on one note, skip a note, and then play the next note. Then a half step starts on a note and then plays the next note in the scale. Finding the notes in a minor scale is fairly similar, just with a few shifted notes. So starting at our root note, which is C, we move a whole step, a half step, a whole step, a whole step, a half step, a whole step. And then we end back on C. So following this formula, it's simply two duplicate parts. Starting on your root note, move a whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step. Here are both formulas written out so you can take a screenshot to reference when you produce music. If you want to learn the easiest major and minor chord formula or how to make chord progressions, click here.